My name's Kevin Scarlett, Chief Executive of Salix Homes. Salix Homes is determined to tackle antisocial behaviour. I passionately believe everyone should have a right to enjoy the home they live in and have a right to enjoy living in their neighbourhood. And sadly, quite often, antisocial behaviour means they cannot enjoy that right. Everybody wants to be proud of where they live and who they live with. And if people are going to be proud, then everyone needs to recognise they have responsibilities to each other, to be they their friends, be they family, be they older people who live in a community, live in a neighbourhood, or young people, be they new people who've just settled into a neighbourhood, or people who've been there a long, long time. And if people don't recognise they have those responsibilities, then sadly people start to lose a pride in where they live. This film, whilst fictional, hopefully will show everyone just how serious we are about ensuring people can enjoy the kind of rights that I've just talked about. We are serious about tackling antisocial behaviour, and we're very serious working with the police, working with people in the community, ensuring our staff have all the skills, all the capabilities, whatever equipment they need to sort out crime and antisocial behaviour, working with others. But the film hopefully will also show you we're serious about working with everyone in the community to sort things out. Why should we always have to do the hard, tough things? Why can't we just talk and sort things out? What are the issues in the community and how we can resolve them? There are two ways to go. Salix Homes will go either way to sort things out. I hope you find the film informative. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting.
It's always the same round here, innit? There's always that one person causing all the trouble. Actually, round here there's about 6 or 7. I mean, I feel sorry for her in the middle, Ellie Matthews' mum. And she has to put up with it 24/7 and look after 2 kids on her own after her husband, well, you know.
Can't be that bad though, can it? I mean, one of her sons is all growing up now, I hear, and he's well successful.
Yeah, but he had to leave, didn't he? Opportunities again. No, right, but on one side, she has to put up with a pair of alcoholic snobs who think the world owes them something. But having parties all the time and buying beer for the kids next door aren't that much better. I mean, bringing gangs round all the time, invading privacy. Surprises me, really. Because the mum and dad aren't actually bad people. Just give Liam and Julie too much of their own way.
What just happened out there now?
No, well, it was a crash.
Well, I've seen a load of kids running past, bloody vandals. I hope you weren't involved.
No.
Alright, that's the attitude. It's just getting worse round here. I'm going to start giving you a lift to school and back.
No you won't. I'm walking to school with all my mates like everyone else.
I don't care about your mates. I'm not their mum, I'm yours. I'm going to pick you up, it's just too dangerous now.
Oh, why don't you trust me?
Oh, now look what you've done. I've only just got her down.
Look what I've done.
Go and do your own work. You've been on 2 minutes and I've had enough of you already.
Here we are. The gangsters of Salford. Local scum they are. Noisy, messy, God knows what else. What about him? Serving that stuff to them kids. Hardly a pillar of the community, eh?
About time.
20 quid.
That ain't worth 20 quid, mate. Well, I'll take it back if you want.
Oh, you don't get served anywhere else.
Well, it's 20 quid then. That'll do.
Rip off.
What are you doing tonight, Mike? Get a drunk.
Yeah.
What are you doing that now? I know. Well, I'll be drunk and won't I, so, you know. Sure.
The police were again last night. I bet your mum called them.
You always blame Mum.
It's because you don't like you hanging about with us.
Do you blame her?
I watch it.
Hiya, my name's Claire Ryan and I'm one of the Safer Neighbourhoods officers here at Salix Homes. This is my colleague Ava Phillips. Myself and Ava both manage the neighbourhood that you live in. Predominantly it would be me that you'll be dealing with this case because it's been allocated to myself, but if I'm ever on leave or I'm not in the office and you wish to speak to somebody, you can ring up and you can ask to speak to Ava. Alright, I believe you're experiencing some problems with your neighbours.
Constant music playing. There's gangs of kids outside their house. They're buying them the beer.
Have you seen them buying the beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen, you know, there's just complete bedlam there.
Whilst you're experiencing these problems, you start to report things to the police. If you ask the police not to disclose your details, they won't do that. Anything you say to them will be said in confidence, and you can also request that they don't come out, they don't visit your property. They may go to your neighbour's property, but they won't tell the neighbour who's called it in. And they won't come to your property, so no one's going to guess it's you that's rang the police, if you know what I mean. Anything that you say to me is said to us in the strictest of confidence. We would never disclose your details to the person who's causing you these problems. Anything that you've said to us that could maybe give them an idea that it's you that's complained or could link the complaint to yourself wouldn't be used when we speak to them. Right. Alright. Are you happy for us to get them in for an interview?
Yeah, as long as they don't know it's me.
Yeah, they won't know it's you that's complaining. What I would need you to do is, if you're happy to do this, is to complete an incident diary for us. Inside the diary we just need you to mainly make a note of the day, the month and the year, the time things start and happen, who was involved, where it happened, and have you reported it to any other than ourselves, like such as the police. Are you alright?
Yeah, I just don't think I could cope with it for much longer.
Right. I mean, we're going to invite them in for the interview, and that's going to be done as quickly as we can, and that's going to be done on Monday. In the meantime, if the situation should escalate, then I should advise that you need to ring the police when they're outside the property, when they're causing a nuisance. You can ask the police not to come and visit you at your property, so no one's going to know that it's you that's actually called the police, and the police should be able to move them on. Alright, would you like a drink or anything?
I'm okay.
Are you alright? Okay, what you need to do in the diary then, are you alright to carry on?
Yeah.
You need to just make a log of the day, the month and the year, and the time the incident starts and finishes. Also, what we can do is we can look to visit some of your other neighbours to try and get some extra support on board in relation to this complaint, and we can do that with your permission by doing a leaflet drop to residents in the surrounding area, just asking is anybody experiencing any problems and is anybody willing to come forward and have a chat with us about the problems they're experiencing. You've mentioned that there was part of the gang live at number 27. If you can just make a note of their names and any other names that you might have.
Well, I only know Liam. I don't know what his sister's called.
They're the only ones that you know. If you can just make a note of that in there, then when they're with the gang, put a note of that in there. He just needs to make a note of what's happened, and if you need some extra room to continue, you can do it on the continuation page at the back. Right, what I'll do is I'll give you my business card, which has also got my mobile number on it. If you should need to speak to me before Monday, just give me a call, and either myself or Ava will call you back. Okay. Alright, but both numbers are on there, the call centre free phone number and my mobile number.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll give those to you. And thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.
This letter.
God, where have we gone wrong?
This is your fault. You let him out late at night. They should be in bed asleep.
Oh, that's typical of you, isn't it? If it was to rain tomorrow, you'd blame me for that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You blame me for everything.
Yes.
Look, the kids will be in any minute now. When you come in, we'll have a chat about this.
Right. Here they are now. Have you seen what we've got in the post?
This wasn't us.
Salix Homes has got your name on there. They must have got it from somewhere.
We've not done any of this.
I know your mates.
Well, we only hang about with the group. We should know us better than that. We wouldn't do any of this.
Maybe if you got off your ass and did something with us, we wouldn't be hanging about on the streets.
Don't you talk to me like that, you...
Oh, I'm out.
Come here!
You know what, Dad? He's right. We don't do now as a family.
Do you know what? I'm going to keep that appointment with Salix Homes and I go down there and sort this out.
So you should.
Fancy a brew?
I don't believe this.
What?
It's
What is it?
serious. It's a letter from Salix.
Have a look.
Someone's actually complained about us. Have a look.
You're joking. Don't believe this.
You know who it is, don't you? Her next door.
Yeah, you're right.
The cheek of her. We pay our rent.
And our taxes.
I believe it.
I don't myself. It's ridiculous, this. I don't believe it.
I'm going to go and see her.
I think you should, absolutely.
Proud of yourself, are you?
What about?
Got the letter from Salix.
Oh, right. And you automatically assume it's me.
Yeah,
It's a
I do.
street full of people
Yeah,
here.
I do automatically assume it's you. Because it is you.
Whatever.
What happened?
Well, she's not admitting it. But I know it's her. Just because we had the odd party or two.
She's not seen a party yet. Tonight we're going to have the party to end all parties.
I mean, what does she think Salix Homes are going to do? Throw us out?
Over that, Sponger. Do me a favour. Get your glad rags on. I'm going out to buy some more booze.
Martin, I'm going down there. I'm not waiting for this appointment. No, I know we've got this party tonight, but I won't be in a party mood till I sort this out now, will I? Oh, don't worry. All right, see you in a bit. Love you. Want to speak to Claire Ryan.
Have you got an appointment?
No, I haven't. Just want to speak to her.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah, that's when you'll find out.
Right.
Hiya, my name's Claire Ryan and I'm one of the Safer Neighbourhoods officers here at Salix Homes. This is my colleague Ava Phillips and Ava's in the interview today for the purpose of taking notes. Okay, have you any idea why we've asked you to come in today?
No.
Right, we're currently in receipt of some complaints against yourself and your partner about loud music being played at the property and smart control parties and groups of people coming to your property for these parties and the parties going on till the early hours of the morning, which are obviously then causing a disturbance to a number of residents.
I
on the
work
estate.
all week. I am entitled on a Friday evening to let my hair down. Okay.
You're right, you have got the right to let your hair down, you've got the right to relax in the comfort
Yeah.
of your own home.
Yeah.
But if your idea of relaxing and letting your hair down is going to be having parties that are out of control
I can have a party.
and that are causing a nuisance to your neighbours,
Oh, God, causing a
then it's
nuisance.
unacceptable. for
It
you to
isn't
behave
my
like
fault. My neighbour hasn't got a life. It
As I
isn't my
said,
fault. She's
Mrs.
on
Brown.
benefits. 2 children, probably to
Mrs.
2
Brown.
different blokes.
Can
What?
you please lower your voice? We're trying to resolve this amicably with you.
Shut up, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to you.
Right.
This is ridiculous.
Just listen to what
I've
I'm
got a
about to say
beautiful
to you.
home, it's ridiculous.
Further allegations have also been made that your partner's selling alcohol to the young people.
Oh
He's going
my
to
God.
the shop and buying the alcohol, and then he's
Oh
coming
my
back and he's
God.
handing it out to the young people.
And
on
who's
the
telling you
street.
that as well? Her next door.
Which is actually fueling the situation because the young people are getting drunk and then they're causing a nuisance not only outside your property but outside other properties on the estate.
It's not our responsibility, it's not our fault.
Just please listen to what I'm going to say. If you continue to raise your voice, then we won't be able to resolve this situation. We're not
There's no
shouting at
situation
you.
to resolve.
Just listen to me, please. We're not shouting at you, so we don't expect to be shouted at.
I shouldn't be sat here. This is an absolute joke. Right, just tell me what the next step is.
Right,
That's
okay,
all I want to
okay.
know. What's the next step?
Well, you're aware of what the allegations are. We're going to continue to investigate these allegations, and should further evidence come to light that justifies the complaint, then ultimately you do face legal action being taken against your tenants there.
Right, so you're telling me now you're going to see me in court. Is that what you mean?
Which could result in possession action against your tenancy, which means you could be evicted.
That is an absolute joke. It's ridiculous. I don't do anything wrong. I can do what I like in my home, right? I don't cause a nuisance on the estate.
In a Salix property, you can't do what you like. You need to abide by your tenancy conditions, which at the moment...
I'm not a rowdy neighbour. I have the music on a Friday. Not too loud. It's her next door. It's not too loud, right?
As I
It's not
said,
too loud.
as I said, there was a number of people complaining.
A number of people, no, I'm not having that for 1 minute. Right, so what you're saying now, you'll see me in court. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I'm not going to change
If the
either.
nuisance continues, then yes, that's the route that it's going to go down, but you have got the opportunity now to change and to stop the music and to stop causing a nuisance to your neighbours. And
Not
then
doing
that
anything
way,
wrong.
You won't end up in court.
Not doing anything wrong. I tell you what, I'm bored with you now. I will now see you in court.
Alright then, thanks for your time.
Oh, look. The party's in full swing. Poorly organised. I mean, look at him over there. John's flaked out. Cameron's about to be sick.
Get out, the lot of you, and take him with you. For God's sake.
Martin, is it?
For God's sake. What is it with you lot?
Calm down, mate. I just want a quick chat about a complaint, that's all.
I'm sick of you lot. You're here every 2 minutes.
If you do that again, I'll nick you.
If I want to do that, I'll do that.
You're under arrest.
You know, despite the warnings, and there was a lot right, they continue to be idiots. I mean, look at them now. They continue to disrupt the streets and have breached the conditions of tenancy agreement. Basically, they got kicked out. About time too.
Oh yeah, and turn the music up. Oh,
Yeah, turn it up, get another can now, get another bottle.
Oh, listen
You
to
go and
it.
get the booze, it's down to you.
You're on
We're
the
doing
verge of
this
being an
now.
alcoholic, you
Do
are.
me a favour.
Get in the car.
Ah.
If you do that again, I'll nick you.
Yeah, alright mate. I'm sorry. Do you want to come and have a talk about it?
Yeah, sure, no problem. It's much more sensible, too. You putting kettle on?
You know what, a copper nearly nicked me last night. It frightened me to death. I don't want to be arrested. And I've been thinking about it anyway.
About what?
How us, our life, the way things are. We can't fight the neighbours, we can't fight Salix Homes, we can't have the police coming every 2 minutes to the door. Something's got to change somewhere.
You're right. Maybe if we would have had kids, things would have been different.
It's not too late to change, is it?
Right, we're here now. Oh, by the way, afterwards, if you want, I'll take you bowling. We can all go bowling.
Oh yeah. And on Saturday, if you want, we'll take you to see that film you want to see.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, alright.
Nice to see you all.
Yes, nice to be here.
Who'd have thought, eh? Street is better now. Not perfect, but not fussing over it, really. I mean, they sorted themselves out, made amends. I mean, he's getting involved with the kids now, taking them on trips and stuff. And they don't actually mind it. I mean, you probably wouldn't have thought it, but they do want it. You look at them, and then with a bit of talk, you actually find out. I mean, and their kids are alright now. I think they needed a bit of listening to. I mean, I don't know, they just needed it. And they help out with Jane now, with the baby and stuff, from time to time. Just goes to show, really. Communication, it's the way forward.
Don't sit there on your own, not being quiet all the time. Come over here with us.
Hi, I'm Warren Carl and I'm the Safer Neighbourhoods Manager for Salix Homes. I'm going to interview today Frank Whittaker, who's the Chair of Beach Farm Residents Association, and ask him his thoughts on antisocial behaviour and how Salix Homes are dealing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank?
Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your experiences with antisocial behaviour?
Well, antisocial behaviour is on every estate, but on ours, Salix Homes have quieted it down a hell of a lot. Youth causing nuisance, all gathering in gangs, hoods up, standing on corners, people are frightened to death passing them.
How does that make you feel?
It's worrying, it's worrying. What I can say is Salix have stamped on this immediately. They've cut it down a lot on our estate. I can't talk about other estates, our estate.
And what sort of difference do you think that makes to people's lives?
Well, people are now going to the shop at night, walking down the street, believe it or not. It's unbelievable. Since we've lost our old landlords and Salix has took over, that the improvement's unbelievable.
Right. How do you think young people feel sometimes?
Well, we've all been young, you know, and they want something to do, somewhere to go. Unfortunately, at the moment, there's no money available. We'd like big premises for them to go to youth clubs. On our estate, we have a boys' club and a girls' club, but there's only 6 allowed in each one.
Right. Yeah. Good. So it's made a positive impact on your estate and your neighbourhood.
On our estate, it's unbelievable now. The improvement is very, very good.
Is there anything else you think that we should be doing that we're not currently doing?
No, because I think when we report something to Salix, they get onto it straight away. It might not be sorted immediately, but they're onto it immediately, and it does stop it escalating further.
Right. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Frank, we appreciate your support. You're a valued customer. You do a lot of work for Beach Farm residents. Thank you.
Right, mate. Thanks.
Cheers.
Yeah.
This is the Safer Neighbourhoods team. The team are committed to tackling antisocial behaviour on our estates and in our neighbourhoods. I hope you've enjoyed the film, and if we can be of any assistance to you or any of the issues raised have had any impact on you, the number to ring is 0800 218 2000. Thank you.